On November 28, 2015, Southern Paranormal investigated Old South Pittsburg Hospital in South Pittsburg, Tennessee. We had the location for 20 hours from 6 p.m. to 2 p.m. I personally believe this to be one of the most active places that we've ever investigated, so much in fact that we've planned another trip to the location. We had Keith Ramsey join us for the investigation. You probably recognize him from the sci-fi TV show Deep South Paranormal. He is also co-founder of Southern Paranormal. We've compiled a video to show you some of the things that were captured at the location. We decided to start in room 308. This is a room that Keith has known well. He's got one of the best EVPs to date in this location. What did it say?
There's a colored lady. Said, thank God, it's got me so scared, I'm so scared. Now, what that means, who knows?
It's anybody's guess.
Yeah, right.
We're going to turn the Ovilus on.
Just as soon as we started the EVP session, you can hear a loud crash from the hallway.
Silence.
We immediately leave the room to find out what the sound was.
There you go.
Hey, hold on. Freaking awesome, man.
There you go, bub.
Already started. It's knocked over.
That's what I was talking about right there.
Hey, that's going to be... Look here, guys. I'm getting chills already just thinking about this here, man. Have we got the live periscope still going? It turned out to be a Buzz Lightyear figure that was standing in the hallway. And this toy has been standing for 5 hours as we did our baseline reading and setup.
Just had this Buzz Lightyear knocked over in this hallway, making all kinds of noises.
Sorry.
Without anybody around it.
As you see, you gotta touch it. Let's get that.
I can't get my
The
flash to go
ball
off
has
on my
moved
camera.
too.
Buzz Lightyear right there. Over the floor.
While we were in there doing an EVP session, starting an EVP session,
Yeah, it just started, man.
it got knocked over and making a bunch of noises. It just went off.
I'm gonna set my voice recorder
The
down.
motion detector didn't go off though, did it?
I don't know, the motion detector's back here, it don't do it live, you know.
Yeah.
Take a few pictures. Silence.
There you go.
Hey, hold on.
Freaking awesome, man.
Few pictures. Silence.
There you go.
Hey, hold on.
Freaking awesome, man. If you will look closely, you can see the legs move right before it falls. Next, we decided to go into the basement. In this location, it said that a maintenance worker had committed suicide. Now, Keith told us that he had an experience here on a previous investigation. He said that they had objects move when they were down here. Now, what we're using is a device called an ovulus. It takes the surrounding energy and converts it into phonics or words. It has two voices that you can choose in the configuration. One is a female voice and one is a male voice. And both of these have the same tone or dialect. As we're fixing to leave, and Becca picks up the ovulus, it says two words in the normal voice. You will hear it say a third word, which is soon. On this word, the voice changes. The voice sounds to be more raspy, and the word is drawn out longer. It's picking out on some energy on it, though.
Heat, pace.
That was a different voice.
That was weird.
That was a freaking different voice.
No.
That was, as you can see by our surprised expressions, this has never happened before.
That was a creepy ass voice, and I don't have
Did you
my
get it on video?
Yeah,
I
and
don't
this
have
is
my recorder
recording.
on.
You got the recorder going too?
No, I paused it.
I've got this recording. It's picking out on some energy on it, though.
Heat, pace.
That was a different voice.
That was weird.
That was a freaking different voice. While still in the basement, you can hear the voice in the ovulus change one more time.
You can pick that thing up.
You ain't gonna touch that ovulus?
No.
Asshole.
You see, that was.
That was a different voice too.
It said starve.
Starve?
It said starve up there on the third floor, too, while we were up there.
Tremor, starve.
That sounded like a,
Yeah, starve.
yeah. The next thing that we have for you to look at takes place on the second floor of the hospital. If you look to the bottom left, you'll see a small flash of light that takes place near one of our shadow cams. After reviewing all the other footage, we found that our closest member to this location was 2 hallways away. Next, we'll zoom in on the area and slow the footage down. During our investigation, we found the third floor in the basement to be the most active places in this hospital. The next clip we have to show you takes place again on the third floor. We had placed 2 of our shadow cams on this level, one facing in each direction down the hallway. With all of our members inside shadow packing up for the night, both cameras suddenly go out on the third floor. This happens at about 2 minutes apart from each other. They both stay out for a little over a minute. Now these cameras are wired separately and both have their own port on our video server. And lastly, what you're going to see are some orbs that are captured on our video. Now we understand that most orbs are dust or things of that nature, but what we'd like to do is include anything that's out of the normal when it comes to an orb. And what you're going to see on these 2 clips are just that. As you can see, these orbs change direction a few times. They also travel independently of each other. We hope you've enjoyed the video footage that we provided for you tonight from Old South Pittsburg Hospital. To keep up with our investigations, come to our website at southernparanormalms.com, and please be sure to watch us live on our upcoming investigations. As we've been doing our investigations, we started using Periscope, which allows you to join us live and watch and see what we see. Now these clips that you've just watched were put together from our video footage of the Old South Pittsburg Hospital. We still have yet to go over our audio footage, so possibly look for a second video on evidence review from this location.